Well, here we are. It's the beginning of week 3. And I don't know about you, but about now, you could begin to start experiencing some more doubt, huh? Yep, that's exactly where I am too. Can I just tell you something? At first, that kind of scares me because I think, oh my goodness, I'm studying a confident heart. I'm supposed to be learning to be free of doubt. So why am I continuing to have it? Well, it's because God is on the move. And when God is on the move and something good is about to happen, we do have an enemy that wants us to believe it can't happen. And that is why our hashtag this week is moving forward. And it's going to be really important for you to remember that phrase, moving forward, because we do have to deal with our past as we're going to do in chapter 4 this week. Just listen to the title. God promises hope for my future despite the pain of my past. Oh, sister, I know some of you have been through some really tough times in your past, and I can relate to that. As a victim of sexual abuse as a child, as someone whose dad moved out of the house and moved away when I was only 11 years old and he didn't come back, I understand what it's like to feel insecure, to feel shameful even, and to wonder and doubt about if your life can ever amount to anything. But you know what? We don't want to get stuck in that past. We want to learn from it, we want to grow from it, and possibly even help others who are experiencing similar situations. But we don't want to get stuck there. We want to move forward. And that's what we're going to be talking about this week in chapter 4. And let me just tell you, we are just so blessed this week because we have Stephanie Raquel, who is going to be my partner this week. We're going to be team teaching, and she is going to tell you a little bit more about our verse of the week and about chapter 5, which is called Living Beyond the Shadow of My Doubts. Here's Stephanie now. Hey, Steph.
Hey, thank you, Melissa. For those of you I haven't met yet, again, I'm Stephanie Raquel. It's a pleasure to meet you in the online Bible study world. Happy to be digging into chapter 5 this week, as well as chapter 4. If I haven't met you yet, you may not know that my husband and I have been married for almost 20 years. It'll be 20 years in a couple weeks. We have 3 wonderful children, and we live in suburban Chicago. So this week, we get to do some heavy lifting. And I just want to encourage you, first off, just to keep going. Keep pressing on. The time that you are putting into this Bible study is an investment that will pay dividends for many, many years to come. So just keep doing the work. Stick with us, okay? This week's verse is coming out of Luke 24, and this is a time when the disciples were starting to have doubts. Now keep that in mind. The disciples had doubts. The disciples who spent time with the God of the universe had doubts. So it's okay when you and I have doubts as well. This week's verse, Luke 24, verse 38. Why are you frightened? Jesus asked. Why are your hearts filled with doubt? And when we look at that, we can remember it's okay if we have doubts too. So get excited. We're going to have an awesome week. Can't wait to see what God has in store for you.
Thanks, Stephanie. Look who I have with me, y'all. It's Herman Koziars, and he's so excited about all the ladies all over the world in this online Bible study who are going to get more confident, who are going to be moving forward and be free from their past and free from doubt. So, hey, how about it? Let's get started on week 3. Here we go. Yeah, Herman. All right.